YouTube, what the crap is going on? Heir of Carthage back in the legendary West Rome campaign. Yes, the legend of West Rome, the legend of West Rome that includes Sextus and Patchy, which, I mean, if there's any better legend of West Rome, then I'm not aware of it. And seeing as they got themselves killed, there probably isn't a better legend. And I see that Sextus himself is in the chat tonight, so Sextus, I'll let you be the commander of chat if you want. Let's get some hype going. Yeah, that's good. I like that. See, Sextus, he knows. This is why the Emperor likes him. He knows what Patchy wants. I'm going to jump back into the game here. I was tapped out for a minute. So, yep. Hello all. Hello in the chat. Looks like we got decent crowd here tonight. That's good to see. Yeah, I was just wanting to do more live stream. I'm not going to do every one of them at this time of day, but I like live streaming. You all seem to like it, and rather than just do it on Saturdays, I was like, you know what? I mean, live streaming's pretty much the same thing as recording. I'm going to be spending my time on here anyway. And so why not live stream certain stuff? So, and the unfortunate thing is, like, I just actually was playing a Napoleon Total War battle with Indie Pride, who also runs the Milk and Cookies Total War channel. It was an epic battle. It was an absolute bloodbath on the Italian grassland. It was going to be really fun to show you all. Like, we played against a French and Ottoman rush through the choke points, really brilliantly done by the enemy team. We were playing as Britain and Prussia, and it was just sad because at the end of the game, we meant to admit defeat, but apparently you can't do that in Napoleon. It just quits, and you don't even get to save the replay. It was really disappointing. So, unfortunately, I can't show you that one. I guess I should have just been recording it live. But, I mean, it was pretty epic. But I will try and get you some more Napoleon footage at some point. The camera's turned all funny. That's got me weirded out. There we go. That's better. So, yeah. Make WR even bigger this time, 2016. I like it. If there's nothing we need here, I said if there's anything we need here, actually, it is pointless political slogans and propaganda. That's one thing that'll make West Rome great again, is lots of empty promises and propaganda. It's an election year, people. I have to have a little fun. All right, so we're going to repair some of this junk. I don't think I want any more military buildings up here, though I could be wrong. Let's tear some of this trash down. The Maurians are here. We're probably still going to suffer a rebellion at Londinium. I just need 4 cavalry to kind of get Appius' army back up to snuff. This admiral's in decent shape, and we can replenish our ships here. I've got 6 ramming ships, which is honestly probably enough. We need to probably be mixing in some of these assault ships. That way they can help me like block an enemy navy while the rest of my ships do their work, because that seems to be what my navies are lacking in general. We're making a little less money as of now, because if you watched last episode, you'll know that I upgraded all my guys to like a lot higher level. Like we have the elite Palatina and elite Ballistari, and the upkeep goes through the roof. It is way higher. So just something to be aware of here. Let's take care of that upgrade real quick while I'm looking at it. I'm trying to remember exactly where I was at. I had this guy. He's on the way for a suicide mission against the Thrungians because I want this guy dead. So we'll let that happen. Down here in Africa, let's remember. And I want to hashtag build a wall. That's right. Remember, though, if we build that wall, dead Quadians. And they're going to pay for it. I'm trying to think of some other, yes, free college for all the dead Quadians. That's coming too. Health care for all the dead Quadians. You better believe it. So, I mean, yeah, and already, of course, you can tell that my immigration policy is great. The immigrants came in, and I started taxing the crap out of them. I'm a very nice guy, very, very good politician. Everybody likes me, obviously. I love, like, the jokes here. It's fun. Let's see. I want an auditorium. That is definitely true. And I was thinking with this one, should I do like a scriptorium or something? I don't have any of those anywhere, and that's a 20% boost to research rate, so that saves me 1 out of every 5 turns of research for a cost of some food consumption. We probably don't need the military structure here. We sure don't. Maybe I do want to do a scriptorium. I haven't put one anywhere else. Let's try it. And we've got an infantry grounds here. And up here I have a cavalry corral, or stable, so that kind of works out. So I think I'll leave the infantry grounds. Put the wheat field in there. We have the fishing jetty. We could put another fishing jetty here. actually think we will be in pretty good shape. We can put a religious building in there. So, yeah, should be in good shape. Those agents ran away from me. I just need to gain an experience chevron here. Maybe I can go over and harass the Thrungians or something. Go hinder their army or something. Make yourself useful, pal. Okay. Looks like we can build, what do I have, a sheep flock. I was going to go ahead and put the wheat field here so I can afford more food on the upgrades at Narbonensis. I would love to do something with these armies in Italy. Oh, I forgot. And I can't forget, this is important. I think the voting came back on what to rename Argentortum. And I believe it was You Shall Not Pass in honor of Gandalf. You shall not pass. I don't know if it's going to fit. It won't fit. How about we just call it Shall Not Pass? There we go. And look, I actually clicked the right one. Let's see. Hope Attila isn't giving Heir too much of a fight tonight. Attila's not here yet, so I think it'll be all right there. Someone says, care to comment on Prince of Masson's hentai addiction? I wouldn't know what he's addicted to. Prince is a nice guy. I hang out with him whenever I go to the events, the YouTube events. Imperator Pachicus is it? There's an Imperator Pachius? Is there really someone named that in the chat? Because that's pretty cool if that's true. Shall not poop. That's also pretty good, Zeal Cicero. I like that. Shall not poop. That may be another one of my settlements that's having sanitation problems. Oh boy, the lame jokes are going to start rolling on in. Let's see. So what I got? I got a fishing jetty going in there. We've got a religious building. We'll have another one there. So we'll have plenty of sanitation and public order. So this might be good to put down another field when we get a chance. Look at this. Silver Chevron Elite Palatina. That's nice. 67 attack. I like it. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything else I wanted to do. We can probably just go ahead and end a turn. What am I researching? The upgraded wheat mills. And then I was hoping to, get to the sheep barn because we can turn a lot of profit off of that to make up for some of the stuff we lost for the higher upkeep. That's what I was looking for. That's the word I couldn't think of. Occidentalis has a lot of extra food, which is good because I want to upgrade all these town centers, and we can go ahead and upgrade the herbs there. So Occidentalis, that's going to be the end of our money for this turn. We do have this veteran that needs ranked up. Give him sabotage building and assault unit, and let's go ahead and cruise through the turn end. I'm going to check out the comments while we're going through the turn end here. Eric, can you please do Rome 2 live stream? I'm sure I can at some point. I do. If I'm doing more of these live streams, it's pretty likely. Harry Heath says, Air, come to England. It'd be nice. It's just a little far away and a little bit expensive for me to make that travel, so probably not real likely anytime soon. But if CA ever brings me back over there at some point and I'm able to go, then maybe I'll have a little event and say hi to some of the UK viewers. Let's see. What is Sextus saying? First take Total War game. Add dash of air. 3 cups of commenters. Make live to increase flavor. I like it. That's good. Someone's saying, hey, Arrow, Sniper, Walled Angel. How are you doing, bud? And then some other guy saying hi from Portugal. Well, hello, Portugal. Let's see. So the Swabians are asking for my help here on this turn in. I'm just going to do an auto-resolve. That's the garrison at Argentortum coming out to help get rid of these. I think they were probably rebels. Nadia V saying, how's life, Patchy? Life is good. How about for you? Hope it's good for you too. I mean, just work and family. Everything's going good right now. I can't complain. Screw the Eastern Empire. That's right, Santiago. We're not going to be helping them. Nuts to the Eastern Empire. Luis says that Imperator Pachius answered him. So apparently he says he's having a nerdgasm. Glad I could help out there. Whoa, something got nuked. Let's see. Sup from New Jersey. How's it going in New Jersey, John? Hope it's good. You know, New Jersey's, I wouldn't say it's one of the few states I haven't been to, because there is a handful of states I haven't been into, but New Jersey's one of them. Haven't gotten to go there yet. Make Sextus great again. We will, Tim. I know, right now he has very little influence. I don't know why. I mean, the man is obviously influencing us all, so I don't know what's up with the game miscounting his influence. Blake is asking for face cam. I haven't done face cam in a while. I don't mind doing it on the live streams. The problem is like I now have this boom, like this extension arm mic stand, so that I can do the pop filter and everything, and it kind of blocks my face, so it makes face cam pretty much impossible, and I have to kind of reset all my sound and adjust it and everything to do face cam when I push it back, so I just didn't want to mess with it. Glad to hear life's going good there, Nadia. Hi from Hawaii, Bryson. So I think my sister's out in Hawaii right now on vacation. I wish I was there. Her and her family are out there. Yeah, no peace. Vancouver, Canada. Justice? Justice, guys? Yeah, that sounds pretty sweet. I'd like to go mountain biking in Vancouver. And then we got Jean-Paul on from Switzerland. Switzerland looks beautiful. Obviously, it'd be nice to see the mountains there. I'm guessing you have some sweet snow skiing. Austin, Texas popping through. Good barbecue, I'm sure. There is an Imperator Pachius in the chat. I'm seeing him right there. Now someone's saying, "Heyo from Utah." I am actually going to Utah next week on a business trip. So, yeah, I'll be up in the general Salt Lake area. Let's see. Someone died of natural causes. A noble birth. That's great.
Ready for orders.
Into the fold. So we adopted someone. The balance of power shifts a little bit. This guy is getting more and more disloyal. So we really need to get him up here to his death pretty quickly. And I hate to lose this whole army over it, but I'm willing to make sacrifices to get rid of my enemies. Very willing. Very willing. Like, no, seriously, I'm very willing. Oh, man, sometimes I just don't stop when I should, but it's all right, folks. It really is. Did I do a wheat farm there? We should probably do the cattle herd. And we'll put another field there as soon as I'm able. We need to switch that over, tear that down, tear that down. We're going to have to kind of winter it out here in Britannia. Oh, look at all these Ebdonian transports. So juicy. Sweet. Oh, that was a terrible golem. So I can't do golem right now, but that just made me think of it. So juice. Yeah, okay, I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to try. Just go imagine golem in your own head saying how juicy sweet this transport fleet looks. I can't get to him, though, because I'm recruiting troops, and I think they would get... Can I get around that Saxon Navy? Let's find out. Oh, geez, it's going to screw up all my recruitment, though. Oh, and I can't even get there. What a joke. I stink. Oh, that's what I get. I should have known. You know, probably could have just guessed that, but, you know, I had to find out the knuckle-headed way. So we're upgrading that skirmisher range. At least it looks like we are. Well, the skirmisher range would be good. Maybe I should go ahead and turn this into a cavalry corral just in case we need to recruit up here. I don't think we will, but it can't hurt because we lost some troops in that initial skirmishing with the Celts. So we probably ought to be careful. That is going to eat up a lot of food in this province, a whole lot of food. But we have one fishing jetty on the way. This should probably be Tabernet and then a food market to help make up for some of the food that will be consumed. There will be food consumption. We get a pretty decent amount out of the cattle herd, though, just on its own. It's 55. It's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad. Let's see. What's back over in the chat right now? Hello from the East German Democratic Republic. I didn't think that was still around. I thought that was a thing of the past. ERE is not off the map yet, though. That's a fair question. They are nearly dead. I can try and show you where they're at. They lost Constantinople to the Gepids, of all people. I mean, if you're going to lose Constantinople, really, the Gepids? Gepids? It's not even the Sassanids or, you know, like the Huns or something epic. Just the Gepids. Oh, well. Nicomedia is still there for the East Romans. And then you got Ephesus, Myra, and Gortyna. And that's looking like pretty much the extent of it. The Eastern Empire is pretty much, for all intents and purposes, quite dead. The Garamantians, look, they pulled up and went to war here. It's actually kind of funny. If they finish off the Africans, I can basically just get ready to strike out and kill them. Speaking of killing, dun da da da. Oh, you better run, fool. You get out of my lands. I'm gonna let them stay over there by all the Garamontians. That ought to just stir up the hornet's nest. I like it. And then speaking of Garamontians, while the Garamontians are away and playing, I think we should move up this army to get ready to strike down their capital city. I think this will be appropriate.
Your next command.
Perfect. They still have an army back here, though. They're smarter than they smell. I mean, look. I mean, oh, geez, whatever. I just keep insulting them. Whatever. Oh, wait, that's what I meant to do. Definitely meant to insult them. What's with the African faction leader that just sailed off over? He's like, screw that. I'm out of here. He very well could try and make a run at Iberia. I think I still have... Well, I have the army in Narbo, but I don't really have an army in Iberia. And I don't know if Narbo would be very happy if I leave it yet. Still, this province has just been rocked by instability. Let's see. I'm going to go up here and mess with the Thrungians. Have these guys... Okay, yeah, I've used all their movement points. Hopefully the Thrungians attack them on this turn in so we can get that guy killed before he has a chance to rebel. I think Sextus helped arrange his death with the Emperor. You know, they cavorted together on this. I think that's all I really want to do for this turn. I have a little bit of money, but let's just save it. I don't think there's anything big going on. I kind of want to get through this turn in. One of my spies can be upgraded, which not really sure if it's a huge deal at this point, but we'll give them some ability to ruin provisions. I'm really just using them to pull down corruption so I can make more money. My jokes are cringy? What are you talking about, 44 Nubez? They're great. And see, Imperator Pachius gets a hashtag Air is smart. More like a smart aleck, but you know, whatever. Air, just reconquer Gaul already. I don't want to reconquer Gaul right now. Then it's just something else I have to defend against the Huns. Just, you know, let it burn, let it simmer a little. We'll come back and get it once it's all nice and sautéed. Sextus is telling me to be quiet. That's hilarious. The Alamans want military access? No. Let's see. Hello from the Sassanid Empire, Hayden says. Are you really in the Sassanid Empire? I mean, obviously they're not around anymore, but... Let's see. Air, you should just save the troops and send in... Well, I could just disband all the troops. That's true. Yeah, I could have, but I didn't. So, we'll make the Thrungians feel better about themselves. Oh, there goes another East Roman settlement. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let's see. Finish the African scum. Trust me, I want to, but now they've sailed off into an oblivion. I'm going to have to probably chase them all the way out to the edge of the map. I do want to invade the Balkans, though I mean, it is legendary, and I'm a little bit scared about invading the Balkans. It is kind of a death hole right now. And with the Huns potentially cavorting around, I mean, I am a little bit worried about just wandering into the Balkans. Could get a bit ugly. Hello from Constantinople. Harry Heath, are you really in Constantinople? Ah, hey, look, here comes the Thrungians, and all my guys are going to be tired, too. Oh, no. Whatever am I going to do? I'm going to lose my legion. Woe is me. Woe is me. I hope this general doesn't die. He's really my favorite guy. If the Emperor could, he'd be sending as many reinforcements as possible right now. There's just really nothing we can do. I mean, I'm sorry. I really am, Flavius. We're still BFFs, right? I mean, I promise I'm not about to throw your family out of their house and burn it and basically exile them or sell them to the Huns as ransom. I promise I'm really not about to do those things. I'm just mentioning it because you might have been thinking it, but it's not because I'm going to actually do it. I'm serious. But seriously though, the Emperor does need you to stand up in the very front of the army and try and go have an envoy with the Thrungians and see if you can talk them into peace. It's very important to the Emperor that you do this. Very important. Don't worry, the men are there and they will support you if anything starts to go south. Pinky promise. Pinky promise. Alright, so yeah, we're going to send him up as an envoy. Where is he at? Oh, I clicked the wrong unit. Where did he go? General.
I stand
There he is.
surrounded and imperiled, but I would not have it any
He says that he stands surrounded and imperiled, but he wouldn't have it any other way, so I'm glad that he sees the wisdom in what Patchy's doing. Let's see. Hayden, I think you've told me from your from 2 or 3 different places now, or were you the one saying the East German Democratic Republic? I think Appius' full name is Appius Rullus, or Rullus, something like that. I don't know what his middle name is, for the person who's asking that. Kinky promise? No, Sextus, it was not a kinky promise. That's more of your thing.
yours to command. For the guards!
Yes, put him up in front, everybody behind. If he dies, withdraw.
HeirofCarthage has been lost.
Well, they'll just chase me if I withdraw, so at this point, they're dead. Is my army about to get outflanked from elsewhere? No.
The enemy
Okay.
approaches.
Let's fast forward. I want to get this envoy mission over so that hopefully I get to actually kill someone with a fun army. I'll just admit defeat if the general gets killed. If the general gets killed. What am I joking about? Come on, Patchy. You know he's going to die. I mean, no. Please be safe, Flavius. Please. I really need you to come back to Rome unharmed. It's very important for the plan of the Empire.
The enemy
And
has
Contentia
made
Buttocks. Is that going to be the name of one of my new provinces? I like it. It's a good name. Medieval 1212. That's a good point. I do want to play Medieval 1212, though it's not complete yet. So I don't know whether it's the right time to or not, but I definitely do want to look at it. My general's going to take like a whole bunch of javelins to the face on the way in.
ready and waiting.
I'm just going to
Discovered the enemy's hidden unit.
I'm going to charge my general straight at this Germanic mounted. Oh, look, here's some spears. They want to fight me. Really wish the enemy would have sent something better. Where's my general? Where are you at, Flavius? Emperor Patchy's here. He wants to oversee your safety. Flavius. Where are you at, fool? I mean, friend. Let's see. Where'd he go? I don't know where Flavius is at. Having trouble finding him. I should have found him before the battle. Yeah, he's somewhere in there. And I think he wears a cape. If he's like the other Roman generals. Dadgum, man. I wish I could find him. I want to make sure he's safe. Yeah, I don't know where he's at. His men are actually holding up for a pretty good amount of time, surprisingly. He's still alive. Only 18 kills, though, so clearly Flavius' men were not expecting this type of thing. You know, and their disloyalty and plotting, sitting around plotting against the Emperor, imagining how one day they would overthrow him. Little did they know that they probably should have been practicing their combat skills, or just running away from Patchy in general. Really wish I could find the Emperor here. He is hiding. He probably is. He's probably behind the tree, crapping his pants. Should I act like the HK droid from the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic? Flavius! Irritated statement. Where are you, Flavius? How about that? Nothing can be more annoying than HK-47. Well, maybe Kreia. Just maybe. Or the Quadians. The Quadians are pretty annoying, too. Speaking of Knights of the Old Republic, too, I gotta get back into that. Is this Flavius right here? Looks a little different. He's got like that little thing on his back. I think that maybe, yeah, I think that's Flavius right there. He's got a different shield, too. Come on, rear charge him. Get him, cavalry. Look at him hiding behind his men. He's like, yeah, man, get him. I think this cavalryman's going to get him. Kill him. Stab him. Stab him. I mean, Flavius, run. Save yourself. Please don't die. Come on. Get him. Come on. He's right there. At least I think that's him. Is there some reason why they're not stabbing him? This guy. That's the general. Poke him. No. I mean, that's good that you're poking that guy, but I really want to see you get the general at this point. Are they not going to chase him? You stupid Thrungians, I command you to chase that general. I think they will. Chase him. Chase him. Come on. This is irritating. Where did Flavius? Here he is. He's looking kind of tired. Maybe these spearmen will catch him. They're getting some of his buddies right here. Come on. Catch him. Stab him. Stab him. Kill him. Kill him. Stab him. Yes! Oh, that was epic. Flavius. Flavius. Cruel statement. Oh, Flavius, is your head missing? Oh, jeez. Sorry, folks. I'll stop. I'll stop. Anybody enjoy my little HK accent there? Was it good? Okay, I don't want to waste any more time on here, so I'm just going to concede defeat. That was really just to see Flavius get killed. Yeah, decapitated by a spear. That's quite the way to go, huh, Luis? It's pretty crazy. Murdered by a peasant spearman. So true. So true. I like that. That was good. I'm really proud of the Thrungians. Like, I'm almost tempted to make peace with them and give them a province or something if I could. What you all think of my HK impression? Was it bad? Was it okay? I'm not as irritating as HK in the game. The HK-47, he's pretty bad. Or whatever his name is, HK something or other. Lord Sularu says HK is bae. I'm outraged by the unacceptable actions of Netflix Corporation. What? What are you talking about, John? No military alliance. I'm good. I like that. Pelon X8 says, never annoy Patchy, he'll make your head explode. Apparently. The next Gladiator movie right here. That's right. We just started it, basically. This guy looks like he has way too much influence for my liking. We'll just give it to this guy to command the army. I wonder what happened to that army. That's really weird. I wonder. I mean, Flavius had a whole army there. What happened, Flavius? I'm so confused. What? More wavering loyalty? Really? But friend, why would you waver in your loyalty towards the emperor? That just does not seem like it's a good idea. Let's see. Yeah, we got wavering loyalty on Appius Marcellus here, which I'd kind of like to correct, to be honest, because we kind of need him to be loyal. Sweet. Yeah, we got this guy adopted. That is good. Someone said if you do the arranged marriage. Okay, yeah, so if you arrange a marriage, it's... Yeah, that's a good point. We'll have to try that. So we definitely need to probably buy off this guy's loyalty because he's a family member, and I really don't want to get him killed. I mean, he's an adopted family member, but still don't want to get... Wow, we have a lot of disloyal punks here. So what I'm going to do is kick them from their commandership. So let's find these guys, because I don't want them taking an army and leading it astray. Lucius Marcellus. Appius is still fairly loyal, so that's good. Sextus actually got some of his influence back. How Sextus got his influence back. That'd be a good movie. Let's see. This guy's pretty loyal, so I'm not worried about him. This guy is a statesman, so I could really kind of care less about his disloyalty at the moment. But these generals, that kind of concerns me. We can't let these guys walk off with an army. So let's take this guy. He's got the most influence here. Actually, does it make these guys more loyal to give them these positions? Let's see. Let's see if it does. I'll give them like a turn or so here, and we'll see what happens. Again, not really worried about the statesman who's disloyal there. This guy's a general, though, and he's feeling pretty disloyal. Why are you feeling so disloyal? Where's the love? Where's the love? I can't let him have this army, too. That army is way too good. So let's go in here, and we're going to replace this general because he's a punk. Master Planner, Cunning +1, Handler. Let's go ahead and hire this guy in. Research rate, faction wide. Let's see what else we got in here. Upkeep cost for mercenary units, hostile agent success chance. We'll do that. Growth +10 in the local province. That's pretty slick. There we go. Alright, let's get back in here. So we're going to try and get some loyalty secured. We adopted this governor. That's good. We can start earning quite a bit of influence now that we control most of the governorships. So hopefully that'll work out. Someone's saying burn them, Patchy. We need some action from Sextus here before I get off here. I'm actually out of time technically, but let's see what we can do. Can Sextus come attack this settlement over here? I'm sure he can. I didn't scout ahead, so this is probably a bit risky, but not too risky. So I do want to see if we can take out this settlement. I think we are in pretty good shape to do so. Let's actually maintain the siege. Let's just encircle for a second and see if we can put an extra unit in here. Got some round shield raiders. A little bit of extra cavalry probably would not hurt at this point. Or mercenary Celtic cavalry raiders. Let's take them. And now let's go ahead and attack. Okay. So we're going to get Sextus into combat here. Yeah, I am kind of out of time. I'll try and hurry and go through this one. Swabian scum in Gaul. Caesar is turning in his grave. Yeah, don't worry, they won't be there forever. The Swabians are kind of a means to an end right now. So throw the disloyal generals out of an onager. I really wish I could. That's really a good idea. I like that, Archon. Bring them into battle with another general and have them killed. I don't think you can have more than one general in a battle in this game. Otherwise, I'd be pretty happy with that outcome. Pretty really happy. There's a lot of towers in this joint because I didn't kind of soak up some of the do the sieging a little bit first. But we need to put these guys up front. Let's turn the javelins off on our second line. Get the crossbows ready, and my onager, I'm just going to use it to try and take out towers. Okay. Should be good. Let's actually make sure we get Sextus back here safe, and there is a navy that could come in behind me. So we best to keep an eye on that. I usually don't. The navy's going to come in right over here too, so I'm actually going to put my... I'm thinking I'm going to put my elite Palatina here to face them.
Our general is being attacked. Keep him alive.
What is my general being attacked from? They have an onager? Yes, it's out here on their ships. Yeah, Sextus, you probably better run because the enemy onagers tend to be far more accurate than they deserve. Let's get Sextus back here to the hill. Those sneaky Celts. Sneaky Celts. Just switch to flaming shot on the onager. Just want to finish off these towers so that my crossbows can move up and destroy these guys at will. Tower's gone. Target the other tower. I don't think the naval onagers will do as much damage, but, you know, I could be wrong. They're already actually getting quite a few kills. This one, though, is coming right up to the shoreline. I think it's still trying to get Sextus. What a crotch. If you want to kill Sextus, get off the boat and come out here and do it. Dang sis wuss. Alright. Yeah, they're hammering my artillery now, and they actually killed one of my artillery pieces. That's okay. Hit the tower. That looked like a hit to me. What a bunch of crap. Yeah, you better enjoy your little stupid artillery barrage while it lasts, because you're about to run out of ammo. They're still shooting at Sextus. Holy crap. Those guys are like absolutely bent on killing Sextus. And I think that his range goes all the way back to here, so it's quite the range there on that onager ship. Come on, man! Learn how to aim! I think the tower might burn down now. We'll see if it catches on fire. Yeah, he's still shooting at my general. That's incredible. I think we're finally out of his range. And as their guys get off the ships, they should be met with a pretty damaging barrage of crossbow fire. Come on, take that tower down. Okay, good. I think the tower's on fire. Yes, it is, and I like that. Now, let's just indiscriminately fire into the settlement. I just want to burn their village now to get a little payback. Come on, give them everything you got, Elite Ballistari. Come on, give them some volleys. It said you guys were firing. There's like 2 of you firing. Come on, fire, fire, fire. Give it to him. Okay, let's get the Ballistari back, and let's go off fire at will, because my other Elite Palatine are about to start unloading some javelins. Now, I need to remember that the Elite Palatine are actually pretty good at being offensive, and I don't mean that just by, like, telling bad jokes and stuff. Wow, man. Getting wrecked by, the AI is going to ignore me and try and get into the town. Oh, I don't have these guys on fire at will. Fire at will! Okay, they're out of onager shots. It's about time. Bloody jerks. But they're just sitting back with all these bowmen over here, and I'm going to come make them pay for that. I'm getting a lot of javelins off now, though. And the enemy admiral is getting completely pegged with plumbata darts. I think they're going to eat it. They're going to buy the farm here with all the darts. I think the guy said he'd rather die with a good woman. That's probably not going to happen, but you will die. I can probably guarantee that. All of their naval archers are pretty much out of ammo at this point, too, because they don't have much. One of my Elite Palatina got fairly well wrecked there. Come on. Let's get these Equites up here. I'm going to try and wreck these artillery crew. Okay, so my Ballistari should be able to come over here and kind of fire at will. What are you still shooting at the settlement? Because, I mean, I like it. I like that a lot of the settlement's burnt down. Wreck the artillery crew. And a bunch of bow marauders. Let's wreck some more artillery crew. Let's pay them back for them trying to kill Sextus. My Gallic Equites here. They're the loyal Gauls. Alright. Let's bring my crossbows over and get ready to dish out some wreckage. Okay, Sextus, you can come back down off the hill. I hate making you hide like that, buddy, but you're just too valuable to the Empire to lose. I'm going to try and get a ton of kills with these Equites Prima Gallia. They're kind of prima donnas, actually. Oh! No, not really. They're pretty awesome. I like those long swords they're carrying there. They look pretty sweet on horseback. Honestly, we could probably wreck even more of these. Well, as long as those javelins don't come up, I can probably wreck these heavy marauders. Yeah, we should be good. Okay, let's bring the Ballistari up. And let's bring up my Legio Comitatenses. Yeah, we're going to destroy those heavy marauders. They're going to get wrecked. The heavy cavalry is just definitely going to be more than they can handle. And again, just need to keep an eye out for the javelins, and we should be good. Ooh, we do have spears incoming, so let's try and cut our way through these Celtic bow marauders. Oh gosh, that's kind of a dangerous situation. Let's try and pull out of this fight, actually. I'm going to take some losses, but it'll be better than just staying and fighting those spears. Come on. No, no, no. Okay, this Equite Prima Gallia is actually in a little bit of trouble. Thinking about... My only option here is probably to dismount to fight the spears. I don't know if we'll win or not, because we're fighting uphill, but at least they're not going to get a bonus versus large. Should be able to kill a fair few of those spears, I hope. Maybe not, though. We'll see. That was my only hope there, was to dismount him. I kind of got him trapped by taking him into a bad situation. The AI is kind of like lined up in a little single file line for me. That's pretty nice of him to be considerate like that. I want to bring my elite Palatine up. Yeah, my Prima Gallia are going to buy the farm here, but oh well. They fought bravely for Patchy. Got 322 kills. Sextus commends you and your death. Let's watch these guys pizzone the enemy at close range on precision shot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at the slaughter there. Oh crap. Oh crap. Seriously though, switch to flaming shot like right now. Right now and fire. We gotta wreck this round shield raider before it gets smart enough to charge. Oh my goodness, just look at the ownage from the elite Ballistari. That's awesome. Let them have it. So yeah, my elite Ballistari alone should be able to put a pretty good wrecking on most of what remains. Let's switch back over to standard shot and wreck those javelins. Let's bring my cavalry around. And I want to bring some of my elite Palatina in to mop up the wieners who are in the town center. These stupid javelins keep going in and out of visibility, and it's making my crossbows not fire. What the heck is up with this crap? Look at that, they keep disappearing. I have pretty dang clear line of sight on them. Let's switch to flaming shot. And I can just burn the barricade. Oh crap, my guys didn't get an attack order here. It's kind of like my online battle I played in the live stream the other day, except not quite as bad a results here, fortunately. Okay, those guys got wrecked. But their javelins now are trying to wreck me. Let's bring my cavalry in to silence the javelins. I'm going to bring my elite Ballistari up. Or my elite Palatina, and just come wreck these Celtic band. These guys are going to rue the day. Look what they're getting hit by here. Get them, boys. Yeah, that's going to get ugly. It's going to get real ugly before... Okay, I'm going to bring my cavalry in. This should be pretty much the end of the AI. They're going to be fleeing. And Sextus's army is going to prevail here. Their bloodlust temporarily satiated. My guys are apparently given a walk order over here or something because they're taking their sweet, sweet time getting in here. That's going to be it, folks. That's it. I've got to jump off the live stream for now. Hope you all enjoyed this one. Appreciate you joining tonight. I had fun with it, and I will be back with more live streams in the future. Some will be at night like this. Some will be in our normal time on Saturday, so don't worry if you miss some of them. I will kind of stagger the times for them so that you get to see something from time to time depending on where you're at in the world, because obviously live streams can be tricky depending on your time zone versus when I'm actually going to be streaming. But like I said, I think we had a lot of fun with this one. I'll be back soon with more. HeirofCarthage, signing out for now.